RiverBender.com. Look at that, right there. Tiffany with Midwest Members Credit Union, Derrick Richardson, Crisis Food Center board member and community partner with Midwest Members. I couldn't fit the last part on the screen, but we all know what we're here talking about. The 6th annual Easter ham giveaway, and really just no better time to talk about it than this week. And so many people are going to be lined up and ready to just be a part of it too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, I mean, at this point in time, 6th year in a row, it's pretty much a well-oiled machine at this point,
yeah.
huh?
Bro, it's easy now. We just show up.
Yep.
You know, we just make contact. Hey, what's the date? Buy the hams, buy the sides and meet up. It's like you said, it's a well-oiled machine now.
There you go.
It's something that we still look forward to, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though we have the planning down pat, we still get excited about meeting up and doing this project for the community.
Well, and Tiffany, I remember you saying that you have members of the credit union that look forward to being a part of that day from last year, if I remember correctly.
So we have, as of right now, I have 19 employees who have volunteered to come and
Wow.
help out.
That's cool.
Numerous of them have done it several years in a row, so they know exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They walk in, they start doing it. They don't even wait for instructions.
Yeah.
So it's really
Well-oiled machine.
it is.
Yeah, and it's one of those fun activities,
Right.
like you said, everyone looks forward to it. And the weather, who knows, but it's still weather where we can be outside.
Right. Well, and it's still, I mean, you might have a little bit of a drizzle on Saturday, who knows, but whenever you're outside and you're having fun, and I'm sure people are excited to see you and say thank you, and, or at least say, hey, how are you doing? That's what makes it really a community event.
Yeah.
That's cool. And now you can always get an umbrella, I guess, too.
Yeah. and when employees come together outside of work
Right.
to do something fun, if work related or not, it just makes the event that much more special.
Well, and especially right before Easter, too.
Yeah.
I think that's really important because, we all get caught up in the holiday, rushes, if it's Easter or Christmas for whoever, and you forget about, what it's really all about. And that's, being a good neighbor and being, part of a community. And you guys really do that and then some, because you were telling me before we came on that you were kind of estimating around 80% of these products. I mean, you're giving away within the first 30 minutes of the event, and it shows that need, truly.
Yeah. Like I said, they get there before we get there to get their place in line, and we have the parking and the route. We've been using this same route ever since COVID, and it works out perfectly. They drive up, we hand them. I just want to emphasize, like always, it's one ham and one bag of sides per vehicle while supplies last.
Right.
Unfortunately, we're not in a position to give everyone in a car a ham and a turkey. We have to spread it out to all the people who took the opportunity to come and get in line.
Well, and that's a good, kind of note just for the community members that are looking into this and saying this might be good for us, because, there might be a transportation issue. Maybe, they had to ride together. Well, maybe you can rearrange that and make that work out, a little bit more efficient for everybody too.
There's no, when giving stuff away, there's no perfect way to giving out things. You just have to do it in the most fair way, and the most fair way in this case is to everyone who takes the opportunity to drive up gets a ham and a turkey.
Well, and
a ham and some sides.
That's really, and those side items, what are those looking like this year?
They're typical. We do a couple vegetables, a starch, a bread, and a dessert.
Wow.
And the dessert may be cake mix, not made.
Right.
A cake mix, a stuffing mix, cornbread or mac and cheese, and canned vegetables. So.
And see, that's what I think so cool about what you guys do with these giveaways, because it's not just, here's your, sweet corn or what. I mean, you make it a point to make it a full meal for their family, and that's huge.
Yeah, they should be able to at least feed 4 to 6 with what we give them.
That's huge. I mean, really, and honestly, right now, because I know folks are still maybe a little bit, stressed out about finances or where things are going, and the last thing you want to do is maybe have your family miss out on an Easter meal, your children, and to know that that's not the case with this giveaway it's really an invaluable asset for those folks that need it. And Derrick, with Crisis Food Center too, take me through what this year's kind of looked like for you guys. Have you seen an increase in individuals that are utilizing?
Well, yes, but we've been seeing that for the last couple of years.
Have you really? Wow.
Yeah, we give out a 7-day supply once a week, once a month to families in need. But unfortunately, we've some families we have to do it twice a month.
Wow.
That's just where things are today. Yeah, so there's been an increase. One thing about Crisis Food Center is that the community is always appreciative of Crisis Food Center.
For sure.
I just want to thank the community for their continued donations. And please support us with your donations. That is our only source of revenue is donation. Of course, grants from
right.
United Way and things like that. But every dollar goes back out. We only have 2 staff persons. The rest are volunteers.
Whoa.
So
I didn't even realize that.
So every dollar that comes into Crisis Food Center goes back into the community. And while we're on it, we do have that free clothing store where people can take up to 5 free items a visit.
Wow. And what hours does that operate?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But typically, I know we're closed on Wednesdays.
Okay.
So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm sure 8 to 3. I'm sure if you get there between 8 and 3, somebody will be there.
I didn't know about the clothing. That's the first time I've heard of it.
Oh, we've had that for years. It's been in the basement, and then a few years ago, we built an extension.
Okay.
As I was talking about
yeah.
earlier, we built an extension, so we actually have a clothing store on the same level. But getting back to the hams, I just want to talk about our relationship with Midwest Members.
It's cool. I mean, I really do mean that. It's not because you guys are in the studio and Derrick could beat me up. I mean, you guys are really a good community partner, and really, honestly, a blueprint of what partnerships should kind of look like. It's a 50-50 partnership on this, correct? And take me through Midwest Members side, because we talked a little bit about this last time around the horn. But whenever you're looking at community initiatives, because you guys do a lot of them, take me through some of the things you look for in a community partner, if that's okay.
So our employees play a large part in that. So we're always looking for organizations that are benefiting our local community, giving back to them. Now, the employees, they get a say in that as well. If they go out and they see, this organization's doing this, can we look into that? We are going to go look into that. And if we think that they're doing what we are trying to give back to, we're going to go and do it. The employees, God love them, they can pay for jeans for Fridays and Saturdays.
Right.
And they get happy hours. And every month, the money we raise from that goes back to a nonprofit in, Wood River, Alton, Granite, Maryville, our surrounding areas. It goes back to something that we truly believe in and our employees believe in. So
that's so cool.
Like the money they raise, like you can tell that they really want to be there for everyone.
Well, and on top of that too, getting back to the Crisis Food Center, side of this, whenever you're working with Crisis Food Center, take me through just the years of work, in that partnership and how it's been able to grow and strengthen over those years. So
I know, the years I've done it, looking at the volunteers, it gets more and more.
Does it
every
really?
year.
Now that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
We start off little and then they go back to work and they talk about the feeling that they get, giving these hams out, talking to the people that are in line.
Yeah.
And then the next year, you got a couple more people. And then the next year, you got a couple more. And, some of the events we limit. This one, we don't limit because we want all those good feelings to go to as many employees as we can. So
I love this. This is
it's
cool.
great.
This is really cool. And, Derrick, just following up on that, take me through just your thoughts on being with Midwest members and you were a community partner and then former board member as well. But, on this side of the Iowa Crisis Food Center, watching this grow, it's got to make you proud, too, to see this continue.
Absolutely, because we've been doing it with the fire department for 8 years, the turkey giveaway at Christmas. And so this is 6 years. So both, same thing with both, everybody's engaged. It's not a question of donating. That's easy. And everybody's supportive and like giving back. And it's, it's just kind of a free, free is not the word, but it's just like an easy way to give back. And there's just so much you get from it, from basically just showing up and writing a check for turkeys and hams.
Right.
So the relationship has been strong. I was on the inside of Midwest Members Credit Union, as you mentioned, as a former board member. So I always knew the atmosphere at Midwest Members Credit Union. I always knew how the employees felt. I knew where their heart was and their intentions. And Midwest Members has a history of being heavily involved in the communities where they have their financial institutions and their members live. So just knowing that from the inside, it was just an easy connection.
Well, and especially for something like this, because it's never not a grandiose thing, but whenever hey, we have these partnerships, we have these people in our community. I mean, you're able to accomplish things that no one even can think possible, because you aren't giving away 10 hams. I mean, this is going to be a line around the block in Market Street, and all these families being helped, and it just shows though what type of people and organizations that a community really needs to really help support everybody that's in the community, and not just the ones that have access to things, and I think that's really important too.
Yep.
So why don't we do this? We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with all the details and chat a little bit more. You stay there. We'll stay here in the studio right after this one on RiverBender.com.
Oh no, another bad headache?
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to see your doctor.
OSF Healthcare can handle all of your family's primary care needs, including diagnosing health issues or referring you to a specialist. Schedule an appointment today.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
Get paid to go solar.
We're not solar bros. At Grid, we're solar pros. We explain the process behind solar power so you can make an informed decision. We'll work with you to make owning your power as simple as possible and affordable with zero down financing and payment options. Our only goal is to save you money. Call Grid when you're ready to be independent of the power company.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back. 10:49, little bit of change. Tuesday morning coming to a close. I am excited. I don't have to work Friday, and life's looking good. And I don't know what's going to happen when I don't have to do a show, though. I might just get up and start doing one in my house, interview the couch or something. I don't. But we were just chatting during the break, and Midwest members, fourth year in Granite.
Fourth year in Granite. Yep.
And how's that been for you?
It's good. I think that. I don't know that they were ready for us. We have a good staff down in Granite. The members down there have accepted us very well.
Really good.
Yep. So this is our 90th year in business for the credit union as a whole. Mm-hmm. And bringing them on, I feel like that just added one more plus to it.
Well, and banking locally is so much different than going to a Chase Bank. And I hate to use the big guy, but I mean, I'm kind of mad at Citibank right now anyway. But, it doesn't matter. But I was driving by and seeing, some of those bigger names that we all kind of know and are used to. But, when it comes to banking locally, what are some of those incentives and those benefits of being with a community organization?
We know you when you walk in.
Yeah.
Honestly, that feeling of being part of something.
Right.
You walk in the door and we're like, hey, John, how are you? How's your wife? We know you when you come in, and you make us be here.
Right.
We are here for you. So just having that feeling of knowing that, I've got this problem. I can go in there and they are going to sit down. And even if we can't help, we're going to give you a resource as to where to go to find that help.
Well, and see, the other thing I think, just takeaways just from, hearing some of the folks, that if something's not going to work out, you guys aren't the bank that's going to, slap on the 35% interest rate or do something to, put somebody in despair. And that's what, a lot of times when you're in that number system with a national institution, that's kind of what happens. And it's really cool to know that, hey, it might not work here for us if you need that, emergency loan or something happens, but we're going to help you find out how we can do that for you. That's huge.
Yes.
So, with that being said, what are some of the services you provide at Midwest members that we can be involved in? Anything cool?
Car loan rates.
We do cars.
Yeah. I still, I financed my last car. I still bank there. I still have an account there. And I financed, my last 1, 2, 3 cars with them. So
there's the endorsement.
Repeat offenders.
You must be doing something okay then. You're doing something pretty darn good, I'd say. Yep. So car loans, anything else that you guys
do? Car loans, unsecured, so like line of credits or promotional loans. We have credit cards, mortgages. We have a gentleman that does financial investment kind of thing.
Financial advisor.
Wow.
Yep.
I didn't realize you guys had that aspect of it either. Well, and that's what I think so cool. Just going back, that's why I wanted to ask some of the services because when you're going in, you have that local touch to it, and it's a personalized approach. It's not this, hey, all right, let's go down and here's plot C, and then we'll take you down to row F, and here's where we're at. I mean, it's that conversation, and I think that's why you guys are just continuing to do so well too.
Yep. When you walk in, they are going to greet you with a smile. They're going to ask you what you need, and then they're going to build upon that. So even if you're bringing your kid in and, all they need right now is just a debit card so they can go to the store and buy their Mountain Dew. They're going to build upon that, and they're going to give them advice. When you turn 18, come back in. We're going to see what we can do to build your credit, help you out. You're going to college, you're going to need some kind of security, maybe a secured credit card.
Right.
We're going to talk to them every step of the way.
Well, and see, I think that's just so important because right now, I mean, you're seeing it left and right, especially on social media, because you get these crypto whatever people that can tell you that life's going to change if you follow this investment advice, or hey, look at this new program that Discover's offering for whatever. I'm telling you what, I'm so tired of getting their cards in the mail. It's all good. I don't want it. But when it comes to this, so it's so important because I feel like financial literacy isn't taught as well as it should be in school, and I did take a financial literacy class and all that, and it was okay, but there was still, I think, so much more we could have learned. And to have a banking partner like that kind of takes a lot of the stress off of parents and kids, if they're sending their child into an institution for the first time, financial one, for that start a life with credit cards or anything else you need. Really cool. And then, Derrick, on the flip side of that with crisis, we touched on this earlier with a dollar in's a dollar out. And so many times, folks want to, donate, to these really nice programs, but I don't feel understand the cost that's associated and how much of that dollar is actually going to go back into that specified program for these bigger organizations. I just curious what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah. People donate to different organizations for different reasons. We're here for give information on the ham, not to solicit donations. But if you want to donate locally and know that money stays in the community, Crisis Food Center is the place to go. As I mentioned earlier, we only have 2 staff, and so we don't have a lot of overhead. Of course, building maintenance and utilities and things like that, operating costs, but majority of the revenue, very large percentage, just goes to the food.
That's just it's really incredible.
And the rest we use to pay our 2 employees and the bills. But everything that we offer for free. We don't charge for any of our services. Wow. Students at Lewis and Clark that come from other areas. We made a contact with Lewis and Clark, so we make sure those student athletes, have supplements and nutritional food items. Like I said, we give a free 7-day supply once a month to families in need. Some cases there may, if there's a higher need, we may make adjustments to that.
Right.
If you need, for those who, for whatever reason, need clothes, you need clothes for a job interview, need clothes just to wear, to keep warm, we give that out for free. And so for those of you at home who have clothes that are sitting in your closet and you want to know they're going to go to good use, dump them off or drop them off. I shouldn't say dump them off, but drop them off at Crisis Food Center. Not like you said, I don't want to mention the big names, but sometimes you donate to other companies and you think that's a charity, and you think, and even though the costs are low, still you donate it to Crisis Food Center and we give it to someone in need.
And see, that's where it's just that local focus too, because I'm always for helping everybody, but I'm always one that let's take care of our neighborhood first, and once ours is good, we can help everyone else. And I know that in that neighborhood's really just the RiverBend region, now, but even here locally, you got to help your neighbors first, and then you can help the other ones once we're all up to par.
So we're short. We have a short on men's clothes.
Oh,
so all the ladies out there, if you don't have anything to do, go through your husband's closet and say, "Are you still wearing this? Are you still wearing this? Are you going to wear this?"
I didn't even think I'd get asked.
So we could use more men items. We have tons of women's items.
Well, that's really good to know too, and like jackets and all that, like blazers for interviews.
Oh,
and things.
absolutely. Yeah, we got suits downstairs.
Really cool.
Yeah, we got suits.
Let's wrap up with giving an overview of this event again. Man, we talked about the gauntlet today. How about that? I told you we could do 30 minutes. I knew we could do this. Coming up this Saturday. What time again?
1 to 3.
1 to 3, and what's the lineup, just so we can get that information
out. It's written there. I'm going to try to do it from memory. Go up Albee Street, make a right on 4th, and then make a right on Market, and come up to 6th and make a right in front of the building. And that gives everyone a chance to line up and not block traffic. If you go up Albee, make a right on 4th, make a right on Market, and then make another right on 6. So that's the lineup. One ham and one bag of sides per car.
And then it is first come, first serve. So
it is first come, first serve while supplies last. Yep.
And so if you could, if you're thinking about this, it might be best just from how the last couple have gone to get there as early as you can and make sure that you're a part of this too. With that being said, I think this is such a great program, and this contactless drive-through only ham giveaway is just going to be a great event. 6th annual one. Midwest Members is going to be there too in this great partnership with Crisis Food Center. Tiffany, anything left before I say goodbye for now?
No, sir.
Whew, I get to not go home yet. I got to go upstairs and work. Huh? All right. All righty. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your Tuesday. It's going to be a great one. You guys have Easter week. 2 more days if you're not working Friday. Until then, try your best to stay out of jail.